I've got more ears. Hiya pals, Siskateer Mary here, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you the ear collection of ears that I made myself. These are all ears that I have made over the last couple of years for myself, for either, I don't know, for trips, for videos. I made a couple as DIYs. I had a friend send me some fabric, so I made some for that. I at one point thought that I might do an Etsy shop, so I made a couple for that and then never did. So it's just a lot of ears that I've made since starting the channel, basically, I think. I don't think there are any ears in here that predate this channel. So we're just going to get right into it. I'm just going to start with the pair that's on top, which is actually one of my favorites. And I actually did do a DIY for this. And it is these Cinderella mice ears. Where's the focus here? Here we go. Okay. It's these Cinderella mice ears. If you want to check out that DIY, I'll put it up here. But it's just like really super stretchy fabric. And I do believe that Kat from Perfectly Kat sent me the fabric. So I just made the ears. I used purple as my accent to kind of bring out the purple in her dress. And it's just the same on both sides. And the back is pretty much the same. It's just that same fabric. Nothing special or extra on the back. But I love these ears. They're super light and fun. And I'm going to wear them. For Christmas, we made a couple different pairs for Christmas just so we would have some for our videos. But I did end up wearing these in the parks one year. And it's just a Christmas fabric with trees. And I just used a standard Mickey and Minnie red fabric for the bow. So like I said, the trees are the same here. And then they're the same on the back as well. They look like this. Just standard Christmas ears, nothing special. I have another pair of Christmas ears. This was made, these do predate the channel. These are the only ones, I guess, that are going to predate the channel. These were made in like 2016, 2017. Some of the first ears that we ever made. And we made them like, we went on a big family trip and we made them to match. So they all kind of have like this fabric in them. My mom's and my sister's and mine. If I can find a picture of us wearing these, I'll put it right here so you can see it. But it's just this ornament fabric with this shiny red bow. And then this gold trimming in the center. Look at this. These are not good. These are just not good. All right, so I did make this pair for a trip in 2020. I was bounding as Minnie Mouse, so I made these, which they're really tiny, but I used that same red shiny fabric. I put this little embellishment in the center just because I thought it was cute, and I ended up wrapping the headband with that same red fabric. The thing about these is these are like really not good. I think I use cotton balls to stuff them, so they're like lumpy. And then I use this like really sparkly trim. So there's those. And these were ears that I wore to the parks in 2020. All right. So Tony and I did a sister trip in 2019, which was some of our first videos. I do believe that these ears that I'm about to show you, they were featured in our very first video. So we made ears for each park day, and these were our Epcot ears because we were going for the festival of, no, not the festival of, the Food and Wine Festival. So we had these cute little shirts. I'll link the video here of our shirts and ears. We had these cute little shirts in this coral. Well, where's the coral? Coral's on the back. Okay. We had these coral shirts with writing on it that was this color. And so we just made these ears, put a wine glass here in the center to represent food and wine. So this side is Germany because Germany's my favorite. This side is also Germany. And then the back we have France and England. And there's the coral. That was the color of the shirt. So I wrapped the headband on this one as well. And this is basically that same fabric of the red, just in this teal color. These were super fun, and I really loved wearing these. And then another pair we made for that same trip, we did Tower of Terror, because it was just me and Tony, and that's our favorite attraction. So we made these ears as well, and we just did the standard maroon, gold trimming. We used our silhouette to create this Tower of Terror logo with gold sparkly paper, or vinyl, sorry. And then a big black bow with tassels and a key, like to represent really, there we go, to really represent like the hotel portion of Tower of Terror. So these ears were super fun. We had maroon shirts with sparkly gold writing on them. Actually, I think it was exactly this logo on the shirts as well. All right, next up, I made myself this pair of like super soft, fun, pink ear. It's like, look at this like fun fabric. But then I created this like tie looking bow. I have not been able to create this bow since. This was literally the one and only time I have been able to do this. I've been trying to for another pair, but I, some reason, cannot figure it out. And then I just stuck this patch right in the center. And I really love these ears. I think I'm going to switch out and put them on. I do not wear these enough. I need to come up with something that I can wear these in the parks for. All right. Some of the earlier pairs of ears that I was making. And so I made these ears inspired by the Magic Carpet in Aladdin. And it's just this like velour purple and then a little sparkly gold with this fun gem wrapped around it. And then the ears are exactly the same, and the trim is that gold as well. And they're exactly the same on the back, but it really gave me Magic Carpet vibes when I saw the fabric. So I was like, Magic Carpet's one of my favorites. I'm gonna make a pair of ears based off of him. All right, I had a friend send me this Daisy Duck fabric, and I had to make a pair of ears. I did wear them to Disney, I think the Animal Kingdom one trip. I don't think I have. If I have a picture, I'll just kind of give you a picture when I'm done showing them. But I just did them basically. The bow and the ear are exactly the same. I do love off-center bows, so a lot of my ears have that sideways bow. And then I just used a clear beaded trim. If I have a picture, like I said, I'll put it right here so you can see me wearing these ears. And the fabric came from Cherie at Surfer Girl 326. All right, so last year in 2022, we went to Disney for a marching band thing. Logan marched in the Magic Kingdom, and it was on St. Patrick's Day. So I made myself a pair of St. Patrick's Day ears to match my Daisy St. Patrick's Day shirt that I had. And it's just made with green felt. I did a coin here, just some greenery and some flowers, and then a 4-leaf clover over here on the side. Very simple, very easy. I got all these materials at the Dollar Tree, and I had this trim already at home, so just use that. So I probably spent like $3 on making these ears for St. Patrick's Day. All right, I also made for myself these Lion King inspired ears. Well, they're not inspired, they are Lion King. But I had this really fun burlap ribbon that I wanted to use. So this is what I came up with. And I just tied a little bit of giraffe ribbon around it. Again, it's kind of cocked to the side. You got your Lion King fabric. And I used a pipe cleaner here for the trimming. And the fabric is basically the same on the front and the back. Alrighty, next up, I have, let's see, a pair of Moana ears that I made. These were actually made, so they did, our high school, the boys, did like Disney days one year at school and for homecoming. And one of the Disney days was it princesses? I don't know what it was, but I made these ears for Austin to wear, and I didn't want to put a bow because I wanted him to be able to like wear them to school for a little while. So I made these Moana ears for him, just regular Moana fabric, and a little bit of green ear here on the side with just 2 big leaves there. I just wanted it to be something that he could wear for his dress-up day at school if he wanted to. All right, so I had a friend, Cameron. We did a box swap for our birthdays back in 2020. She gave me this really fun camping fabric because that year we were also going to be camping at the Wilderness Campground. So I ended up making these to be like my camping ears. These are more kind of like glamping, I guess, because they're a little bit, you know, and it says we glamp because it's, you know, little RVs and stuff. But I loved the fabric. Look how cute this fabric is. So I definitely wanted to make a pair. I used the pink and polka dot bow and then the silver trimming and clear plastic beads. All right, I got 4 pair left, sorry. Tony and I, oh, yes. I'm gonna link the final performance of Happily Ever After up here for you guys if you wanna see it. Tony and I attended the last showing of Happily Ever After in 2021 for Tony's birthday. It was literally on her birthday. And we made ears for that show. We made firework ears with bows. I think her bow was pink, but we just painted the fireworks on the black fabric and then used silver trim. And yeah, that was so much fun. We had such a blast that day at the Magic Kingdom. That was one of the best days. We had a great time. All right, the next pair is my Chippendale ears. So I'm gonna show you the back first because that's where Chippendale is. So, oh, I almost dropped them. So this is the Chippendale fabric that I got. I actually got this on eBay for like $1.50. I thought it was super cute and different, so I got that. And then the front is just a solid white with this bow, and I thought this bow was the perfect colors. It's huge. I made it a little bit too big, but it's okay. And my idea was to have Chippendale sign the ears because it kind of looks like signatures on the back here. So my idea was to have them sign the ears the next time we saw them in the parks and wear them as like a souvenir type thing. So there's that. All right, the next to last pair, is my fall hunting ears, I guess, because it has deer on it. But this bow also never been able to replicate. Great bow, but still never able to replicate it. So here it is. This fabric I saw when I was in Joann and fell in love with it because it was just so pretty. Like, and these are probably some of the best ones I've made, I will say. I really enjoy these. And then this is like almost like a denim, and it's a really nice, and I stuffed it plush bow. And then the back of the ears just kind of look like this with leaves and fall fabrics on it. And the last pair of ears that I have created for myself is definitely a favorite of mine and a meaningful pair, and it is my breast cancer survivor ears. I actually just had these fabrics here at the house, this pink and white polka dot, this pink felt, and this tulle. Like some of this stuff was just stuff I had at the house. And then the flower in the center was something I had from scrapbooking, and the survivor tag was also something I had from scrapbooking that I just stuck on there because I loved it. I used this pink sparkly trim, and I even lined this headband. I like went crazy with this pair because it is important to me to be a breast cancer survivor. So I made these a couple years ago, and they're super light, and I wore them in Hollywood Studios. We did a Toy Story breast cancer, not a bound, but like a group shirt type thing. I'm gonna link it up here, that video, if you want to see it. And I'm gonna put a picture right here of us wearing our Toy Story shirts and me wearing my Survivor pink ears. So that's it. That's the ears that I've made over the last couple of years that I've kept for myself. Wow, Felt like it was a lot. Feels like this is a long video. If you stuck it out, thank you so much. And comment down below what was your favorite pair of ears. So until next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.